Hey there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my Thanksgiving Live. Um, I have been crafting this morning. I don't know what you guys are up to, but I've been crafting. My usual, I woke up at 4:30 this morning. I've kind of been doing 4:30 ever since the time changed. It's been hard for me to get back on schedule, but that's okay. It just means more crafty time and I'm sleeping really well at night. I'm trying to find my own live video. This keeps happening. I don't know. YouTube's changed some things and it's sometimes hard to find my own videos, which makes me think maybe it's hard for y'all to find my videos. I don't know. Good morning, Amy. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. It's so good to see you here this morning. Are you cooking? What are you up to? All right, what am I up to? Well, I've been playing with my scraps and it's been loads of fun. Hi, Lou. Wakey, wakey. Good morning. I should speak quietly. It's probably like 5 a.m. for you, isn't it? Hi, Jonna. How are you? Good morning, Lori Beck. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So, let's see. I've been making a video this morning. I figured we would just go ahead and play with this haul that I have here. In the haul, though, came some freebies, which was like a couple of ornaments. These have like really hard chipboard and paper cut for them. And then they included like chipboard and paper, I guess, so I could cut my own if I wanted to like trace it or something. And then we have these little cuties. I really want to play with these. And I want to play with this, but it has my information that I don't put on the internet on there. Good morning, Vicki. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, you guys, you tell me. You pick. You're here spending your time with me on this wonderful holiday. So you tell me, do you want Christmas ornaments, Christmas crafting, or do you want like art girl crafting? So vote now in the comments, art girl or Christmas. And I will do what the masses, I got an art girl. I will do what you guys want. Art girl. Tamra, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. I got a Christmas. Oh, Amy. Yours and Jonna's have the same color. Oh, Lou's up for either. Okay, I'm going to give it a couple more. This is pretty. I'm going to give it a couple of more either. Oh, gosh. You know what? Let's just do both. How about that? I mean, why limit ourselves? We're going to start with Art Girl because she had the most votes. But we can do Art Girl Christmas, can't we? Yeah, for sure. Okay. Dear Art Girl, happy birthday. Best friends forever. May all your dreams come true. I just love those sentiments. And then this one, y'all already know. She faced the world with a loving heart. I love that. Okay, let's do Art Girl. Well, Art Girl needs brushes and pencils and stuff like that. Barbie, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, my dear. I hope your hubby is getting around good and that you guys get to enjoy your day. Cheryl, hi, Debbie. Debbie, are you in Texas right now? Because I've been thinking about you the last 2 days. Like, is she here? Am I going to see her? Are we going to have a crafty date or even just lunch together? We need to, Debbie. Um, okay, so art girl cards first and then Christmas. I'm on it. Okay, in my lives, I always share a sneak peek with you guys of like something that's coming on. You're coming at Christmas. Oh, cool. Depending on when you're coming, Debbie, I'll be around. Okay. All right. So here's your sneak peek. Let's just get it out of the way. Hi, Stephanie. Happy Thanksgiving. Um, I have been using my scraps to make faux paint chips. Okay, there's a video coming. I've been recording it. I've been using, solid colored cardstock to make faux paint chips. And then I use patterned paper with basically the same idea in mind, but it has patterned paper. I've decorated a couple. Women over 40 are better because we know Santa Claus likes naughty and nice. So we get gifts no matter what. That was why I slapped a Santa Claus on there. This one's for me. Anyways, so yeah, that's my sneak peek for you guys of something that's coming your way. When, I don't know, I don't know how, but I have like 15 videos loaded up on YouTube ready to release. This has never happened before. I have just been making, you guys. Part of it is my free journaling class that's coming to you all. It is a version of what I'm teaching in person. And so that's part of the videos and part of the reason why there's so many. Okay, I have to get my head together. Give me a second. I kind of like to use my scraps. This is a pretty piece of paper. I don't know why this whole 12 by 12 sheet is in my scrap bin. I don't know. I don't always do things that make a lot of sense to me. Okay, paintbrushes or pencils. We'll do both. I don't know. When you can't decide, just do it all. Do it all. Okay, I need to find ink. I kind of have piles. I've really got to clean my craft room, especially if crafty friends are coming to town like Debbie. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever let anyone in my craft room because I get so embarrassed about the piles, but I am getting it together. I have been working on it, even just for myself. So I'm working on it. Sala, hello. I know you don't do, well, I don't think y'all do Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving anyways. Because you've got a lot of American friends, my dear. So we'll just adopt you on Thanksgiving. I can't, you guys, my shoulder is so messed up that I can't really like press down on stamps anymore. Which is super lame. Like seriously, I don't want to have surgery on my shoulder, but like if it gets in the way of crafting, I will. It has gotten a way of cleaning and, whatever, but it cannot get in the way of crafting. It also hurts to put my bra on, so there's that. Oh, but crafting is where I draw the line. I'll go braless if I have to. Oh, it must be alive because you get the unedited version of me. Oh, I hope you guys are going to have a beautiful day today, and that it's just whatever you want it to be and whatever you hope it to be. That's what I want for you. It was so funny. When we were shopping for Thanksgiving food, I always make this fresh green bean casserole that has to have like fresh green beans, and I don't make it with soup. I kind of make my own homemade like glaze that goes on it, and it really ends up being like roasted, sauteed green beans with a savory like mushroom glaze, and then I put the fried onions on top. And when we were shopping, whoopsies, this had something on it, which is probably from my messy desk, but it's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. The green beans did not look good, so I didn't buy them. So yesterday, my hubby's at work and he calls and he's like, I was just talking to the guys and I'm so excited about your green beans. This, I just can't wait to eat Thanksgiving food. And I was like, we're not having my green beans. They looked slimy. They didn't look good. And we just can't have that. So I didn't buy the stuff. I didn't know you liked my green beans that much. And he's like, what? No, that's like one of my favorite things that you make. And I was like, oh, okay. So my sister-in-law was going to the grocery store last night. They live next door to us, by the way. Anyway, so she was going to the grocery store last night. And I was like, can you please pick me up a box of mushrooms and a bag of green beans if they look good? And so she did. So we get to have it. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I really didn't know you even liked it that much. Now I know. Now I know. I thought, oops, sorry, I bumped y'all. I thought it was just me. I thought I was the one, me and my sister-in-law, that really liked it. Turns out it was him too. Okay, I didn't do any measuring, but this will fit on a 5x7. And this will fit on a 5x7. Cool. Good. That's always nice when it'll actually fit on a card. I have my scraps out, so we'll probably be using those. I might stamp these girls on these scraps of like this vanilla color. Let's just see. So what are some of you? Hi, Linda. What are some of y'all's favorite meals, Thanksgiving meals, or sides, dishes, whatever? I really want this girl. After a live, my desk looks like a tornado has hit it. And today will be no different. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, Stephanie. My mom has a new fur baby, and my son wants to get her a personalized collar for Christmas. So we're going to go to Petco and get a customized collar. I think this girl will be super cute if we paper piece her dress. She's going to be as tall as those pencils, which is perfect. I got a fussy cutter out. Okay, so we've got her. Let's do another girl. This girl's large and in charge. Let's do her too. Green bean casserole, cranberry sauce. Do you make fresh cranberry sauce? I'm not judging. I don't care. I like it all. Or do you, or do you do the canned stuff? Or do you add jalapenos to yours? Or is that just because I'm in Texas? I add jalapenos to mine, so mine's a spicy cranberry sauce. That doesn't go there. Desiree, I've been thinking about you. Happy Thanksgiving, my sweet, sweet friend. I bet you've been busy. I know you. You've probably been making a ton of December videos. Doing all kinds of artsy stuff. Oh, I bet you're getting ready for your craft fair too. But yeah, I put jalapenos in mine and make it spicy. Hi, Annie. Welcome. Right? Yeah, I agree. Oh, Linda. Hi, Linda. Oh, I know. I did the same thing. I was, man, I don't like that her wing is cut off, but you know what? It's okay. Um, it's just this little bitty boop, boop, boop right there that got cut off. It'll be fine. Um, Linda, I was joking with my sister-in-law who had to pick me up. She was already going to the grocery store. So I was like, why should we both endure that misery? Will you pick some things up for me? And I was like, I don't know how this happens every year. And then I was like, oh, wait. As soon as the words came out of my mouth, I was like, it's because I don't even make a list. I just think, oh, I've made Thanksgiving for how many years? I can remember all the stuff I need. No, that never happens. You guys, Sparkleheart took cake decorating classes for a couple of months. And so yesterday she baked a cake and decorated it. Oh, I'm so proud. Like, so I don't know, most of y'all probably know this, but I used to be a professional cake decorator. And I've never tried to push any of my interest onto my children, right? Just let them, you know, discover and get into what they're into. But she and I always watch like Nailed It, or my favorite is the Great British Baking Show. That's my favorite show because those people are like inspirational. But I mean, we laugh our heads off at Nailed It. It is just pure joy to watch that show. So, anyways, when she had an option to take cake decorating classes, she took them and she made the cutest cakes and had so much fun. And so, you know, it I wanted her to take the class and learn from someone else, but she also likes to learn from me, which is good. And so I've been able to continue her learning with the cakes. And so I taught her like how to, because I used to decorate wedding cakes. So I know all the piping, and I worked in a shop that refused to use fondant. So we just had to be like incredibly smooth icers at icing buttercream. And we did a lot of piping. So I know a lot of piping skills. That's what I've got. I taught her some different flowers and leaves yesterday, and she made. Now, I took the easy way out, and I did not make the decorative icing. Like, I didn't make the proper icing for decorating. We just bought some, and it was too soft to really get the detail. But I told her it's not about the detail right now, it's about the technique. And she got the technique down. She was doing so good. She made the most beautiful cake. It is flower-tastic, and she used these like pink ball sprinkles on it that look like pollen. So she sprinkled it around like pollen on her cakes. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so proud of her. And she just enjoys it, which is the way it should be. It makes me happy. Okay. Just a little trying to catch up. Oh, lots about to launch on Desiree's channel, y'all. You'll have to go, subscribe. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Okay, we have to use this sentiment. She faced the world with a loving heart. Oh, I'm just like grabbing a stamp from here, a stamp from there. Yes, my desk is going to be a mess, but it's going to be a mess anyways. Oh, speaking of Sparkle Heart. So yesterday, oh gosh, I keep hitting my camera. Amateur. Okay. Yeah. Oh God, I did it again. Okay. Yesterday, she comes out of my craft room with this card base. Let me see if I can't fold it anymore. But she came out of my craft room with a card base that's like one of my experimental things. So it was just an experiment. And she was like, hey, can I use this? And I was like, sure. Yeah. And because I gave her all my Christmas Doodlebug stuff that I had in my collection. Sparkle Heart has inherited all of my Doodlebug. And she is a huge Doodlebug fan. Look what she made. I did not do anything. I did not tell her how. Nobody in my family watches my channels. So my channel. So thank you guys. Y'all are the only ones that watch my channel. Hey Gloria, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome. So this doesn't come from her like watching my channel and figuring things. She just figured this out on her own. But she made this card, you guys. So I had experimented. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I folded it lengthwise in half, or scored it, you know, and then I scored it this way, but I only cut, I want y'all to see how I did this, but I only cut this part. So what I was doing was experimenting with like different ways to make an A2 card that would be a lot of fun to decorate and maybe make a pop-up, right? So a no dies pop-up. Well, she figured it out all on her own. She made this. This is for her daddy. This is his Christmas gift. And I said, can I please show it to my people? And she said, yes, but you can't let him see it. And I said, don't worry. He'll never find it in my craft room. But isn't that amazing? Oh, I love it so much. These kids are cheering because they see Santa over the rooftop and they're watching the reindeer. And she's looking out her window because she's trying to wait for Santa. She's trying to, you know, stay inside. I'm just so proud of her. She's 10, y'all. And she doesn't watch copious amounts of card making. Granted, she sees copious amounts of cards. Okay, how's this go? There. Okay. She has the bug, but she won't admit it. She's like, I'm not a card maker. Right. Go ahead. Tell yourself that. Sure. We'll go with that, Sparkle Heart. Okay. I kind of like that purple there. That was just a random. I have all my scraps over here because I've been recording that video for you guys. Oh. So, I saw corn casserole up there when I was asking what y'all's favorite dishes are. Can you tell me about that? Because I've never had a corn casserole, and I'd like to know more. I love corn. I always want to put corn in, she is an artist. I always want to put corn like in my chili and my spaghetti. I mean, I really like it. But the problem is other people don't like it in my family as much as I do. I think we should make a collaged heart to go right here, and then we'll put the sentiment on. I probably won't paper piece these because I kind of want to make a Christmas thing, and I don't know how long I can hang out with you guys because I tried to wait because I know that I could have been on live with y'all at 5 a.m., but then a lot of y'all would be sleeping. So I tried to wait for y'all this morning, but then now that means I'm probably going to have less time. It's not a bad thing. I just won't have as much time. Okay, so just trimming this up with my little bitty trimmer. Okay. I don't know if I can get that part, so we'll probably just have to use scissors for that part. Have I told y'all, I think I'm becoming lactose intolerant, and it's so lame. So lame. I'm not happy about it. I don't want black and white. Let me grab another scrap. I asked about corn casserole, but I don't know if that's popped up yet. I'm looking at the comments real quick. Oh, cool, Debbie. If you can, I'm sure everybody would love it if you did a live later. That's pretty, and that would tie in the purple. I'm just trying to grab scraps, y'all. Um, I know people can be lonely on the holidays. I know can be difficult. We might lose loved ones during the year, and then, it just can be a hard time. So I always like to come on live. Ooh, those are pretty. And on holidays. So, you know, even if it's just for an hour, just to give some love. Okay, those scraps will work. They're super different. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so let me make some hearts. Let's see. Don't need anything fancy. This glue page will work just fine. Just trying to look and eyeball. I can draw hearts until I start trying to draw a heart. Y'all have ever felt like that? I think my hearts go better if I start. All right. Oh, there's glue on here. Okay, cool. That'll work. That'll work. All right. I think I'll go ahead and cut them out. I like a wonky heart, by the way. I have a million dies. I have so many dies. I need a D-stash. But I just tend to do things like this because then I have to look for the die, and then I have to use a die cutting machine. I don't know. They're awesome for all the intricate stuff that I can't draw and cut out. And they definitely have their place in my craft room. But for stuff like this, when I just need a scrappy little heart, well, the heart doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously. Okay. And I know this trick, right? We all learned this trick. If we wanted something symmetrical. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but it doesn't look like it. There. I learned some very valuable skills in elementary. This is one of them. It is serving me well in my life. There we go. That's also an option. All right, let's get scrappy here. I think you guys are going to like that paint chip video. Sour cream goes in it. It's all good. Oh, are you talking about the corn casserole? You put corn and sour cream and like cheese and stuff. All the things that we can't. See, we're very dairy free, which means I have to make a lot of things from scratch, which I don't mind. And I can't make like those dump and go meals where it's like dump sour cream and soup in your crock pot and go to work and come home and have this amazing meal. No, can't do it. And here's the thing, I think I'm just now developing this lactose intolerance, and I don't ever remember it because for 45 years I wasn't lactose intolerant. So I eat the things when we go out to eat. I'll be like, ooh, because when we go out to eat, that's always been my time to get cheesy things, right? And then now I go out and I'm like, ooh, this is my chance. I'm gonna get something cheesy. And then I get the wake up call. And I'm like, oh, wait, cheesy doesn't work for me anymore. How sad. Okay. This is what my lives are like. Welcome. if you've never been to one before. It's extremely random around here. I'm pretty unfiltered, and I like to share. So, welcome. You guys, this is officially my paper playground. That's how I'm referring to my channel now, is as my paper playground, because that's what it is. I feel like that's the best way for me to describe my channel to others, because I'm more of an eclectic crafter in the way that I don't just make cards or journals or stay in the lines, if you will. So I was thinking, how would I describe my channel? I've really been trying to give that some thought, and it's like a playground. And so this is my paper playground, and that's how y'all will hear me refer to my channel going forward. And all of you are invited. Playgrounds are always more fun with friends. I was remembering this the other day, and I have it in my video that's coming up because I'm making paper playground journals for the class that I'm doing, the in-person and the free online class. But I was remembering, like, when I would ride my bike to the playground, if nobody was on the playground, I would just keep riding my bike, because playgrounds are the most fun when there's people there to have fun with. Do y'all remember that about? So thank you for coming and playing with me here at my paper playground, because all of you make it fun. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be nearly as much fun as it is with you. I would just keep on riding my bike somewhere else. I don't know what I'd do. I was telling my husband, I don't think I could go back to just, I don't know, like crafting all alone in my craft room without my friends. I don't know. Sounds pretty boring. Now that I've been on this side of things, I like having all of y'all, which is why I like to do the lives. I know I'm terrible about reading your comments. I'm about to look up. It's because I get busy crafting. That's why. So we're just making a scrappy little heart. I'm going to save a couple of these little pieces because they help fill in gaps. All right, what am I missing here? This one. Okay. All right, let me finish this heart. Whoopsie, that doesn't go there. Oh, it's looking weird. There. Okay, all of this can go in the trash. I only need 2 scrappy hearts. This one can go over there. All right. Let me catch up to y'all. Well, Sala, I want you to come on and do lives with me. That's what I wanted you to message me about. So I don't know, I think I can just send you a link and we go live together. I don't use StreamYard or anything. But yeah, I think we should craft together. I would love that. So you can be live here with me. And, my early schedule, I think we'd have to do it on a Saturday. But being that I like to get up early, and that fits well, I think, within your day probably, because I'm an early crafter. Okay, we have like some art girl cards. Let's see. I want to put them on a card base. So let me grab 2 card bases. I wonder if they can fit on an A2. I don't know. I don't even know if I have A2s. might not. Let's see, this looks like an A2. Okay. Yeah, my paper playground. It is fun, isn't it? And that's just how I feel like what best sums up my channel. Okay, that one's an A2. Let's see, do I have another? I have one more. This is my light card bases. I don't know about y'all, but because I like so many layers, sometimes I like to have light card bases and heavy card bases. But if I have a light one, then I have to put, I can't stand for the back to be light, so I'll put like an insert in it. Okay, these aren't like knock your socks off amazing, but I do like them. They're cute. I do kind of want to color their dresses, but I don't think we have time for that. So let's just keep moving on here. Let me read y'all's comments. Yeah, I get that. Thank you, Stephanie. Thanks. You've been going way back, girl. It's not as much fun crafting alone. I want to trim this one down. See, I started my channel during the pandemic, and before that, I was just always showing my hubby my cards, and he'd be like, "Oh, yeah, cool." I'd be like, "What? Is that all you got for me?" No, he's always so loving and supportive, but I wanted to connect. So here I am. I used to watch people like Desiree back in the day, and I still do. But I thought she was one of the most creative people on YouTube. And she was so inspiring to me. And it's people like her that was like, I want to do this card making thing. I do like this little strip over here that's helping me with this card. Okay, we're gonna get this done, y'all. They might not be mind-blowingly awesome, but guess what? I have given myself the creative liberty to not worry about that. You know, I think definitely there was a period on my channel where I was like, okay, I have to make sure I'm putting out quality content. I have to be inspiring, and I don't want to waste people's time. I still feel that way, but at the same time, I think what we need to see more of is people who just make cards because they're fun, and they don't have to be, you don't have to use 44 different products and spend $100 to make a cute card. And I think we need more of that. So that's me. That's what I'm here for. I'll take on that. You know, when I watched like all of the videos for the Cards for Soldiers campaign that Mindless Crafting did. Hi, Tracy and Bill. I love them so much. But every single video was filled with inspiration. And none of those cards were like trendy YouTube-esque to me. They were more like this. They were people who were in their craft room playing and having fun, making amazing inspirational cards. Do y'all know what I mean? There are, like, I think because we get content focused, having a channel, we lose sight. It can happen. And I say we, and I'm saying me, and I'm not excluding myself from this. But, you know, there's far more people out there who just want to have a good time with their paper. And I'm here for it. Me too. Me too. I was going to tuck this under her, but I think I'll just trim it off. Me too, y'all. I just want to play at my paper playground and have some fun. Everything doesn't have to be so. Okay, we've got one. I made a card. How long did it take? Probably too long. That's okay. 40 minutes, but there's 2 cards, so 20 minutes each. Right? That's not too long. Okay, so we've got our art girls, which was, I think, had the highest votes, but we're going to do a Christmas girl too. We're going to do Christmas, and these are going to go faster because Red Lead sent me freebies, which they include for everyone, y'all. That wasn't like a channel hookup or anything like that. Their sale is going on still, by the way. I looked yesterday, which was dangerous because I told y'all I wasn't going to get anything else. Famous last words. I need to get a really cute picture of a lion tamer and hang it. I need to, like, I don't know, hang it in my craft room, laminate it, put it on my iPad, do something, and just visually see like a lion tamer. And that's what I need when it comes to adding things to cart. I need the lion tamer to come in and be like, no, girl. Stop it. You can't have that. Okay. Yes. Okay. I agree, Vicky. She says, if you have a card that you don't think is the greatest, the person who receives it will think it is the best card you ever made. That's the truth. I know. And, you know, when Tracy and Bill got over 15,000 cards, y'all, for their campaign. It's amazing. And to bless the soldiers. Awesome. And I was thinking about it. A card doesn't just bless one person. Ave, hi. A card blesses tons of people. A card blesses the maker who's making it. It blesses the person receiving it. It blesses the people who see it or love that person, and then, you know, like it goes on to bless many. When you send a Christmas card, you usually don't just send it to one person, but even if you did, that's okay. Single people need cards too. No, but a card has a ripple effect. It blesses many. These cards actually are a really good way for me to segue into the fact that I am going to be making a lot of cards out of scraps this next year. And we're going to have some fun with our scraps. Okay, so there we go. We've got 2 Art Girl cards. I think they're cute. I think they're little cuties. And I like that we have brushes and pencils. Okay, now let's get into the Christmas, and then I gotta go. I haven't made any. Okay, no, that's a lie. I have made some stuff. So I have helped Sparkle Heart with her cake yesterday, and then we're gonna use like all this, y'all. Well, okay, I'm not gonna use all of it, but I'm gonna use something from every sheet is what I'm trying to say. I made deviled eggs. I made my cornbread. I made I toasted my bread. So I like cornbread and breadcrumbs in my stuffing. So I got all that ready. I made Jell-O with Sparkle Heart. That's what I've done so far. But I gotta go clean too. I gotta put on my shoulder brace and clean. Doesn't that sound like fun? Ugh. If I ever just like came upon a ton of money, one of the first things I'd have would be a housekeeper. Yep, it's one of the first things. I don't know which one of these I like better. Between these two, oh, I love both of those images. They're sweeties. This would be a cute one for best friends. I have a best friend stamp now. And she's darling. Okay. I have so many videos coming up for y'all. I keep wanting to talk about it, but I'm like, they haven't seen that yet, Benny Penny. They don't know what you're talking about. So, anyways. I keep trying to reference something I've done, but y'all haven't seen it yet. I'm loving this little trimmer, y'all. It's not like a necessary purchase. I didn't need it, but I am loving it. Sometimes we hit a bump, but we get along. Yeah. Oh, Annie. Yes. Right? I know. I know. Me too. Okay. We did the other two. Like, these are technically art girls, right? Because I gave, in the beginning of this live, I gave an option, like, do y'all want to do art girl cards or do you want to do Christmas stuff? And art girl kind of won out, but Christmas had a couple of votes too. But yeah, these are kind of art girlish. I'm going to put these are my least favorite, but I still very much like them. I'm going to put them to the side. I'm going to work with my two favorites. What do we want to make? Cards? Let's make cards. I was thinking ephemera would also be an option. I don't really think, besides that blue and that piece, that a lot of these go with this color palette. Family and that could go. Cheers. I like cheers. Okay. So I'm just going to be selective about which ones of these I cut out. Oh, Vicky, that's so funny. You know, I used to enjoy cleaning. Yeah, for many years of my life. And then, I don't know. It's like, I guess I found paper crafting and it's so much more fun. I don't know. I lost it. I no longer get, it doesn't spark joy for me anymore. I'd rather be crafting. Oh gosh, it's just the truth. My poor husband. And I've become like a little pack rat since I've been a paper crafter. It wasn't so bad when I just did cards, but then when I started doing junk journals, Melissa, happy Thanksgiving, dear. How are you? Is it icy cold and frigid? Did y'all have a good season? I don't know. Maybe you're still out on the boats. But yeah, ever since paper crafting came into my life, I don't know. I don't enjoy gleaning anymore. Oh my gosh. Circles are the hardest, y'all. I've always said this, but like if you're getting dies, rectangles and squares can always be made with a paper trimmer. Circles, even if I have a line to follow, it's just wonky. That is, to me, a really good investment every time is the circle things. All right, I cut those out. We may use them, we may not. But hey, they're an option. I kind of like that. Let's see. Okay. I don't think family goes there. That can work. Here's what I like about this one. There's 3 little birds and 3 little girls. Isn't that cute? I like that. Okay, I think we have something here. Now, I need paper. Ooh. This is not Christmas paper, but I kind of like the idea of using this. So let's see. My poor paper trimmer can't even sit flat on the surface right now. Empty Nest Scrapper, hi, happy Thanksgiving. Stephanie. Yeah, you know, like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Me and Sparkle Heart just always joke, I'm just broken. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this to a 5x7. Let's just do one to start and see if I even like it. But I think I'm gonna like it. Something tells me, yep, I like it. Okay, see, so I don't buy a lot of Christmas paper and stuff, so I don't have a lot. Luckily, I have a lot of printables, so I can always print some, but I don't have like a lot of paper pads and things. I like that though. Well, I like it behind this one. Yes. The answer is yes. Cool. Good morning, T. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Tammy. Happy Thanksgiving. Tammy, first time. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. It's always a little bit of an adventure here on my lives. So hopefully you're in for that, up for that, into it, whatever. But yay, I'm glad you're here. Okie dokie. Some more non-Christmas paper to go back here. And I always like a border on my cards, but I cut these down to exactly 5x7. I'm gonna try to do it without a border and see, but I might end up having to trim it down. Oh, I saw something the other day, you guys. Cheryl over at a journal cottage was sharpening her scissors with a sewing needle. And she says it makes them super sharp. This is not a sewing needle, I know. And I thought, you know what? I want to try to sharpen these blades, because this one really needs it. It's getting kind of fuzzy. And I always like to try to make these last longer. And I've tried the foil, balling up aluminum foil. It kind of works. It really does. I'm not going to say it doesn't. Ooh, that feels sharp. I just poked myself with it. But I wanted to try this. Okay. So that was a paper clip, by the way. Why actually follow someone's tutorial? Oh gosh. Okay, I had to grab a couple of 5x7 card bases. So we'll see. We'll cut it. We'll cut something with it and see. Here, let's just see. This is fuzzy. Yes, because my blade is dull. It's still fuzzy. So that didn't work. Okay, good to know. I mean, I don't think the needle would have made much of a difference. Don't know till you try. Okay. I always like to say, you don't know until you try, unless it's drugs. And then we know. Don't try it. It's because I have young children, y'all. And then I'm like, no, yeah, we can tell you. It's, don't try it. That's one application where that saying does not apply. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can make a card without a border. I don't know. This would be a good candidate though, because it has something on it that does not want to come off. So I think too that I want to add another layer between this and this. And I think it's just going to be a book page. Something like this. What are y'all talking about? Let me catch up with y'all. Aw, thanks, T. You're so sweet. We need to get together and craft again. I would just love that. I had so much fun with you. Hey, this says something about Christmas. What do you know? Yes, that's working for me. Much better. Okay, I like that. And I don't think I'll put a border on it. Okay, let's see. This one probably needs some book page treatment too. I've got book pages. Ew. I don't know. A little infection maybe? He shrugged. No. No, thank you. Not on my Christmas card. So we'll definitely be covering that up. I can't help it. I have to read things. Okay. Let's see if that's too wide. I think that's a little too wide. And I kind of want the border on two. Okay, so I kind of wanting the plain border on two sides and then the text on two sides. So it was too wide. I'm going to move it over and take off a little bit from here. There is a method to my madness. Sometimes. There we go. That's better. Let's glue these babies down. And then go cook and clean and hang out with my family. Okay. Most of them are sleeping. Aw, thanks, T. I feel the same way about you. I love watching you craft. You guys, T has a channel, Not Afraid of Color. And if you like me, you will like T. She does a lot of like mixed media, grunge, but then that's not all kind of thing, and foiling. And I like T because she's like me. She'll go that extra mile. You know, I like that. She puts a lot of detail into her work. And she's funny, entertaining, and so dramatic. Sorry, T, I couldn't help myself. She's not dramatic, you guys. You can't drag her in. You can't even drag her into it. I love that. I'm the same way. Okay. Just getting these glued together and we're gonna go. Okay. Cool, Amy. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Thanksgiving, dear. With all of us, not just me. Okay. Cool. I'm liking it. The art girls took a little, the first two cards I made, the art girl cards, took a little longer, but I might like these better. I don't know. I made a card the other day. This is Card Confessions. It's been a long time, but I threw it away. So, gosh, I really worked a long time because I made my own paper. I did all these things, and I stood up from my desk and I was like, you know, sometimes you have to walk away and come back to things. I came back and I was like, no. That's just a hard no. And I threw it away. I have not thrown a card away. I mean, if I don't love it, I don't care. Usually. I'm okay with not loving everything I make, or like, you know, having, not everything I make can be a favorite or be a total win, because I'm human and I'm just having fun here. And, but no, some things mm-mm. So it's kind of a bummer because when I was coming up with the concept to make the card, I made a whole bunch of pieces so I could mass make it. And I didn't like it at all. So now I have all these pieces and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to give up on all the pieces, but I cannot make another card like that. I probably should have saved it so y'all could have seen it. Oh no, Cordelia. Does that mean more pie for you? Oh my gosh. We have a dog with a very special digestive system. She can only eat, like, has to be very low fat food, and she has just a very sensitive system. So she has a very special food. And Sparkle Heart and I had to rush out last night to get her food before the store closed, because of course they won't be open today. We have to get it from Tractor Supply. And I was like, Sparkle Heart's the one that discovered it, that her bag was like not gonna make it. I thought it was gonna make it, but it wasn't gonna make it. We were like, oh no, she can't be like starving on Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, these are going up here. That's right. So yeah, that just, when I said more pie for you, that's what it made me think of. Like, I was thinking our dog was gonna have to eat some pie or something. No, she can't, but she could have maybe had some turkey. Like, she just can't eat anything, y'all. It's sad. that's not like just really boring food. Poor thing. Okay, I did it. We hung out together. It's been an hour, made 4 cards. I don't think that's bad. And they're not going in the trash, so that's good. That's a win. Look at these. Oh, I love these. Sorry for my mess, y'all. But I love these. I love these. Okay. Where are the other two? I think they're just covered up here. No. Girls, where are you? There they are. Then we made these two as well. Yay! I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed hanging out with y'all. The pencils are fun, huh? And paintbrushes, yeah, I love that. Carrot cake, yummy. My mom's bringing dessert. We're doing everything else. She's bringing pecan pies and pumpkin. Yay. Yeah, use the stamps. And then these were freebies from my order. So, and just use my scraps to make some scrappy hearts and scrappy strips. So I made 2 A2 cards and 2 5x7s. Oh, I love these. I need some more of these images for sure. That funky snowman. We have the best picture of my brother, and then I'll let you guys go. But I'll have to share it with y'all sometime. But he was young, and he was sitting on Santa's lap, and I think Santa might have been drunk and mad, is the way he looks in this photograph. Oh, it is so hilarious. I need to get my brother's permission, but I've wanted to put that on cards before because the Santa was so bad. And you could tell my brother was uncomfortable because he was like leaning away from Santa, like as far as he could. Oh, family photographs are sometimes just the best. Everyone, yes, I'm going to back up what Cordelia said. Y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope if you maybe started your day feeling a little lonely, then you feel a little less lonely now. I'm really grateful for you guys. I was tearing up when I was telling y'all yesterday in my live how grateful I am for y'all, but I mean, I just love y'all to pieces, and thank you so much for hanging out with me, spending your time with me, for your friendship, your kindness, your sharing, your everything. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.